Tonight on Channel 2, live on Midnight in Missouri, we welcome Joseph Smith and Emma Smith talking about life lessons of Liberty Jail.
Good evening. I'm Fran Brown, and tonight on Midnight in Missouri, we have life lessons from Liberty Jail, and our guests will be Joseph Smith himself and his wife Emma Smith, who will be sharing their experiences. So we have Emma here, and she is going to answer a couple questions for us tonight. And the first question that we have for Emma is, how did these trials of Joseph being in Liberty Jail strengthen your guys' marriage?
Well, Fran, at times I really did feel that I was in the lowest of lows, and I had children, and Joseph he wasn't there. And I at times wanted to just be done, just give up. I didn't understand why these things were happening when this good man was just doing all he could to follow God. And then I received a letter from my husband, and it just reminded me that in our weaknesses, God can make us strong. And no, and it's okay. It's emotional, but I was okay because God made me stronger and made me realize that Joseph was going through trials too, and that we needed to be a support system to each other. And that's when we came together. That's when we were strong, was when I realized that we need to be a support system to each other.
So the next question that we have for you, Emma, is just how did this whole experience help you understand God's purpose for us as his children during this mortal life?
Well, the real test of our faith in our Christian discipleship is when things are not going smoothly. That is when we get to see what we are made of and how strong our commitment to the gospel really is. So I just realized that that's really what this life is about, that God intended for us to be tried and to learn and have opportunities to grow, and that through our trials we will be able to become closer to him.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Dad, will you please play ball with us?
No, not right now, son. I gotta finish painting. I put it off way too long already. Son, let me show you how to swing that bat. Put that off too long, too.
Life's magic moments.
It's often life's small moments that bring the greatest memories. Don't let the magic pass you by.
Don't let the magic pass you by.
From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
So now we have Joseph Smith himself here with us, and he was the one that was in Liberty Jail and suffered that terrible experience. So we just want to ask him about his personal experience. So for you, Joseph, first tell us how long you were in Liberty Jail and what that experience was like for you.
Okay, well first, Franny, thank you so much for the opportunity that I have to be on your show, Midnight in Missouri. To tell you the truth, it seems like a blur. It was a very long and dark time of my life being in jail. I felt like an eternity just because I know all the saints and all the brethren and sisters were out in the cold, fighting for their lives, and I was stuck in a cold, dark room with all my friends. But if I recall, I think it was between the months of December and April, so about 4.5 months.
And then another question that we have for you is, you said that you were there for 4.5 months. That's a really long time. So did you ever start to doubt, or I don't know, did your faith ever weaken throughout your experience there in Liberty Jail?
That's a great question. during that time, like I said, it was super dark. And there was a time where I was so lonely that the only thing I could think of was the presence of my Savior. I didn't know where he was. So at that time, I prayed and I asked him, where are you? Because I feel like I was abandoned. But I never lost faith. I knew that this was his work and that everything was going to be okay.
So did you feel like you got a response from God? And if so, how did that bring kind of hope into the situation?
I definitely did. I feel like I received a lot of comfort from Hiram and my friends that were in jail with me. And also I felt the love of my Savior when I saw sunlight go through the crease of the window, I guess, that we had.
Okay, so now we have both Emma and Joseph here with us, and we're going to ask them a couple questions concerning this event at Liberty Jail. And the first question that I wanted to ask was just how you guys see the church going from this point. What's kind of going to happen next with the church?
I guess I'll answer that one. The work must go forward. We don't know what the Lord has in store for us, but we just have to obey his commandments and we'll be blessed.
And the last question that we had for you guys was just how this experience, or what you guys can apply from what you learned from this experience. So taking what you learned and how are you going to apply it to your life?
Well, like I was talking about earlier, it was a very trying time, and we both learned a lot. And I think I personally learned how to rely on the Lord, and I know that there's going to be more trials to come, but I can keep a better perspective, and move forward that way, trusting in the Lord.
That's a wrap, folks. We're grateful for our guests, Joseph and Emma, and we wish you all a good night.